All right, what up, YouTube? Marley G, back at y'all on the episode of Running With You on No Cap, No Filter. And today I'm running with y'all about females in today's society hitting the wall. And you might ask, Mo, what you mean by a female hitting the wall? What does that mean? Well, in my own personal opinion, a female hitting the wall is like a female that's in their mid-30s or older, and they just can't keep a man. They, you know, they done lost their good looks. You know, they probably got ran through by so many men, and you know, and probably been partying so much, you know, doing so much of drugs and drinking, and you know, just looking older in the face and stuff. And you know, they say black don't crack, you know, but you know, as far as our people go, you know, shit, you could get wore down and ran through, and shit, you will look older if you start stressing. And you know, a woman may be stressing about, you know, how her life is going, you know, her kids might be stressing her out. Different men might be stressing her out. Her baby daddy might be stressing her out. You know, things like that could add to a woman hitting a wall. You know, just can't keep a man to save their life. You know, every man, you know, just telling them what they want here, and probably fuck and then just duck. Or, you know, probably fuck a few times until, you know, they lose convenience or interest in them. You know, and a lot of women are dealing with this, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I feel like, you know, makes a woman hit the wall, and I'm gonna give y'all some reasons how I think that shit can be avoided. You know, and a lot of women, you know, they lose their looks. You know, they might think their looks gonna, you know, carry them throughout life for the rest of their life, you know, especially while they, you know, in their prime, in their early 20s, you know, 23, 24, 25, you know, but once they have, like, you know, a couple of kids, like at least 3 or more kids, their body is not the same. You know, them stretch marks come, them wrinkles come where it look like a damn oatmeal pie in your belly. That shit come. Females get real insecure about that shit, especially if they don't have the determination and the willpower to work out and, you know, heal up naturally. That's why a lot of women y'all see as in their late 30s, or, you know, maybe they could be in their mid-20s or their mid-30s. They're going to get their tummy tucks. They're going to get all these type of surgeries done to their bodies, but, like, you know, with their titties done, their ass done. Now, I'm all for getting your titties reduction, you know, done, you know, because that could cause health problems. That shit hurt, I heard. You know, it's bad on your back. And who likes a saggy ass titty, you know? So if your shit just huge and you want to get your shit, you know, reduced, then that's cool. But, you know, when you get your ass done and you get your, you know, stomach done and all that could be done naturally. And, you know, if a woman just exercise right, you know, they ain't gonna really just have to worry about hitting a wall too early. If they just pick the right man to date and stop letting, you know, Ray Ray and motherfucking Pookie from up the street, you know, get them pregnant, and, you know, just being another baby daddy, adding to the list, you know, you know, you're dropping your value. You're dropping your stock. You literally have a value in a stock in the dating market. And the more kids you have, the less attractive you become to men out here, you know, because when a man meets you and you got like two kids or more, especially 2 kids, 2 baby daddies or more, you know, 3 kids, 3 baby daddies, all that stuff is dropping your stock. It's dropping your value on a dating market. And men, you know, they don't really like that. You know, you better, the more kids you have, the more successful you better be as far as money. The more kids you have, the better you better be looking as far as the way you look. The more kids you have, the better you better have a personality, you know. Because the difference between a man and a woman having kids, a man can have kids, but if a man is single and he has, let's say, for example, 3 kids, maybe 2 baby mamas, those 3 kids, 9 times out of 10 may not stay with them, because let's be honest, kids usually stay with their mother. So all a man got to do, you know, is just keep himself looking good, or have some type of money, or have some type of personality. You know, the difference between a man and a woman, a man could still, you know, play the field, play the dating market and stuff, as long as, you know, he has money. No matter how he look, no matter how his personality is, he can get women as long as he go out there and talk to him. talk to them. If he has a personality, the dude may be a bum, may not, you know, keep a job, but as long as he got personality and he at least handsome enough to pull a woman, shit, that personality gonna get himself in the draws, even if he don't got no money. You know what I'm saying? How many times y'all see a woman with, you know, talking to niggas, and these niggas don't really be shit, but, you know, fuck, if they can make you laugh, shit, they can make you laugh all the way to getting in their panties. You know what I'm saying? I know niggas who really, like, use that to their advantage. So a man could have that going for him. A man could be old, you know, don't really got no swag or nothing, but, you know, motherfucking got money. He might got a good career. He might got some long ass paper, you know, and then they might have a good personality, but shit, you know, that good personality, shit, that can only, you know, get you in the door. But shit, once you get in the door with the personality, you gonna have to drop some good dick on them. So yeah, men could, you know, they got other ways around shit. You dig? That's just like when you see these white men, you know, with these blind bimbos, shit, men usually go for fucking looks. Men usually go for eye candy, you know. White men, they gonna go with the blind bimbos, you know, big titties, big breasts. Black men, they gonna go with girls with big asses, but they probably ain't got no personality. You know, they probably stress them out, probably ghetto ratchet, but men go for eye candy, men go for looks. Women more so go for money. Women more so go for, you know, personality. You know, that's why when you see a woman, they'll probably be with a lame nigga, but that lame nigga probably got money. Or they'll probably be with an older nigga, but that older nigga got money. Or they'll probably be with a man who got a good personality, probably can't keep a job, but the personality won himself over to being, you know, getting in the bed with her, and now he got to prove himself in the bed. So shit, if you got good dick and good personality, shit, you might be in between jobs and still probably could land you a woman, because you probably ain't got no kids living with you. A woman could meet a man, ain't really got that much going on for him, but if he stay by himself, you know, a woman could work with that, because men usually, you know, a woman could move in with a man easily, and a man can move in with a woman, but a man gonna only want to stay there if she got low baggage. You know, and, you know, a woman, y'all got to watch for men who just only want to see y'all at certain times of night. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with having a friend with benefits. There's nothing wrong with having a friend you can lay up with. But if all he want to do is just lay up, you got to watch out for that. You know, you ain't going to never keep a man if you just keep dating these same cycles of men, you know. And then on top of that, another way you gotta watch for men, you know, if they always just talking about sex and, you know, they never want to bring you around their friends and their family, that mean they're keeping you hidden. Like, you know, if you've been talking to a dude and he's telling you he want to take things serious with you and all that, but, you know, he's taking his good time with you, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, you know, you got to bring your common sense into foreplay. You know, you got to be, you know, using your woman intuition, and, you know, vice versa for men. You got to use your nigga senses. You know what I'm saying? If this woman ain't taking the time to bring you around her friends and family, and y'all been together for like 6 months, they're not trying to have nothing really real with you. They just like kicking it with you and laying up with you. But yeah, men, you know, when men got certain things going for them, when they because a man, you know, a woman, when she like in her 30s, her standards gonna get lower and lower and lower, you know. So they might think they be landing a man and keeping a man for a long-term relationship, and, you know, but at the end of the day, they only kept a man because that man that they got, shit, he probably feel like she out of his league. So he probably gonna do whatever is necessary to, you know, stick around. Because if you a woman and you like 30, 31, 32, and you got an attitude problem, you still stuck in your ways, you don't want to be submissive to a man, you probably a little ratchet or whatever, you probably a little ghetto or whatever, you probably prioritize the wrong things over the wrong things at times, and, you know, you just looking for the wrong things in a relationship. You view a relationship as, you know, not, you know, building and having a foundation, and you know, y'all coming together as one, you looking at it for the just to look good, you know. If you looking at it like that, you ain't gonna never keep a man. If you got a certain attitude about yourself, you ain't gonna never keep a man. You know, if you don't want to be submissive, you ain't gonna never keep a man. That's why, like, some dudes, shoot, that be the only time they really feel like their woman is being submissive to them, if they giving head, especially if they giving head on their knees, because that's the only time they could just, you know, seem like they're in some type of level of their woman worshiping them. It sound crazy, but it's a thing. Like, yeah, a woman, you know, her standards get lower and lower, and before she know it, she probably dating a Pookie or Riri from up the street, when, you know, had she just changed her ways, she could have got a high quality man, you know. But, you know, once her standards drop and drop and drop, now the marketplace you playing with, you playing with bottom of the barrel niggas. So of course the relationship might last long with a bottom of the barrel nigga, because shit, he ain't gonna try to do nothing to fuck himself up. You might not catch him cheating. You might not, he might not feel like he got a lot of options to where he ain't got no room to fuck up. So your standards didn't drop low as far as looks. Your standards didn't drop low as far as how much money a man make. And your standards didn't probably drop low on sex. Like, shit, he probably don't do as much as a man you would want to do, but shit, just for the dating pool that you didn't lower your standards to, this what you gotta settle for. But 9 times out of 10, if a man know he's lacking in all these other areas, they for sure gonna try to boost up shit in the bedroom. At least any smart man would do it. That's why they call them hobosexuals. You know what I'm saying? As long as they can fuck a woman and all that, fuck them good, they got somewhere to sleep. They got somewhere to stay. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead on and get into some ways to avoid hitting the wall, man. Y'all gotta work out, especially if y'all having a kid or two. They do not have these stretch marks, because men don't mind it, but at the same time, if it get out of hand, it can be a turn off. And if it's a turn off to a man, it's for sure a turn off and insecurities for yourself. So you don't want to, you know, be out here overweight and just not have no curves in the right places and stuff. And, you know, you got to keep your hygiene up. You got to motherfucking stay smelling good like a woman's supposed to. You got to motherfucking, you know, keep your nails done for the most part. Keep your hair done for the most part. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just let yourself all the way completely go. You know what I'm saying? And don't just do stuff for men and, you know, attention of men and the validation of a man. Do shit really genuinely for yourself. And don't be bringing negative energy around. Like, don't just motherfucking have this stereotypical ratchet ghetto persona about yourself. Like, I'm speaking mainly for black women. You know, men, you know, we can appreciate a woman that come from the hood or whatever, but at the same time, we don't want a woman acting just as hood as a man, or, you know, trying to take all on a man roles and shit. We like a woman that's feminine. We like feminine women for the most part. I think most men do like, you know, and on top of that, we like a woman that know how to carry herself as a lady and conduct herself, you know, in a certain manner, in a certain place and time. Now, when it's time to get on some gangster shit, like, if it's just a time and a place for everything, basically what I'm trying to say. And then, you know, as far as taking care of your kids, you gotta talk to your kids right. You gotta give them motherly care right. Like, men check out how y'all tend to y'all kids. Men check out how y'all talk to y'all kids. Like, we really look for that. We try to see, do y'all got a real motherly nurturing system going on in y'all house? Because if y'all around there cursing y'all kids out 24/7 like they grown adults and really just, you know, dogging them out like that, men don't like that shit. That's a turn off. Especially if a man already got kids. So if you talking to your own kids like that, what you think a man gonna think how you gonna talk to his kids if y'all was to go to that next level? So yeah, that be submissive to a man. You ain't gotta worship a man at his feet. You ain't gotta throw rose petals at the nigga feet, but at the same time, you know, be submissive to your man. Like, you know, cook for your man, clean for your man, give your man a massage, ask him how his day was, you know, call him king, call him daddy, shit like that. Another thing, you know, you gotta exercise, you gotta keep your hygiene right, you gotta be submissive, you gotta cater to your man. So yeah, cook for your man, you know what I'm saying? More black women gotta start cooking for their man. I could probably count on my hand how many black dudes at my job come to work with a lunch every day of the week. Yeah, they from the woman, you know, that they in relationships with. I probably could count on my hand. Like, you know, it's not many. But shit, let the Mexicans come up in there. Shit, they got a meal every day of the week in that bitch. Them there every day, a lunchbox full of food, dog. And that's one thing I think our women lacking, you know, because we grow up and we're groomed to believe that a nigga ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? And women are groomed to believe that, you know, you ain't got to do this for a man, you ain't got to do that for a man. But in other cultures, they are groomed and raised to, you know, no matter what, don't let your man go to sleep hungry. No matter what, have food on a dinner table. And I think that shit got to be more so in the black community as well. What else? Yeah, just the way they carry themselves, the way you dress, the way you speak, the way you look, you know, it could be less of these colorful weaves and shit. Like, men, we don't really want our girl like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if we go to the strip club, we'll probably want a lap dance from a woman with, you know, maybe colorful weave on some seductive, you know, seducing ass, you know, kinky, nasty shit. But as far as our women go, yeah, man, that don't attract a man. If anything, that'll turn a man who is at least 28 or older and make him go away. And most women are attracted to older niggas. So if you trying to get older niggas, you dig, that ain't gonna really fly with them when y'all had these motherfucking dark ass skin tones, but y'all got a high fucking blonde or a high yellow wig on. Like, that shit just don't match. Like, yeah, you could pull certain shit off certain times. Like, you might could have a streak of like burgundy hair, but you got black hair, and yeah, certain shit that you could pull off. But when y'all doing all these blues and lime greens and bringing out this motherfucking Skittles rainbow weaves and wigs and shit, y'all doing the most. Don't fuck with that. Don't do that. You dig? And shit, just being on Facebook and Instagram, like when y'all just be on that bitch doing the most for attention and, you know, constantly posting certain stuff looking for attention and validation from men and all that. Like, we could peep that shit. We don't like that shit. It's a difference between a woman, you know, seeking attention and a woman just, you know, getting attention just naturally. You know, so if you got a lot of women, if you got a lot of pictures showing your ass, niggas gonna come to you as such. If you got a lot of pictures that's family oriented, or, you know, just, you know, a couple of selfies, you know, pictures of your dog, maybe pictures of your kids, you know, shit like that, nigga gonna come at you as such, you know. Whatever energy you put out, that's the energy you gonna receive. So if you putting out some more ratchet ass shit, you putting out some old twerking ass shit, what type of nigga you think you're gonna receive in your inbox? So, yeah, man, come on, man. I'm trying to get y'all on some ways to avoid hitting a wall, you dig? And, you know, first things first, looks is gonna be the main thing. Like, keep your body in shape. Then you gotta make sure you got a good mindset. Like, niggas like a female with a good mindset, a strong mindset. Not no duck, not no dummy, not no crash dummy, not no bimbo, not no female that could just get easily persuaded into anything. Like, you know, a real strong-minded female, you know. And just don't be going out here making all these kids with all these motherfucking random niggas. Like, if you got a kid or two and you at a certain age, that's expected. Like, if you in your 30s, okay, you expected to have at least a good 2 kids. But when you just got multiple kids, multiple baby daddies, man, that shit is a turnoff. A nigga wouldn't mind. Nigga don't mind if you in your 30s and you got 2 kids. Probably nigga wouldn't mind if you got 2 kids, 2 different baby daddies. But if you got 3, 4 kids, 3, 4 baby daddies, nah. Come on, man. You should have been learned your lesson after the 2nd child. So, man, if you like the video, go ahead on and like, subscribe, share. If you feel like what I was saying was, you know, really like something that you needed to hear or something somebody else need to hear, go ahead on and share this video. Go ahead on and like this video. Go ahead on and comment on this video or anything I miss. But yeah, man, until next time.